Hello student, now welcome to my channel LP EduTech. Today we are going to learn the chapter number 5th of Geography of the standards 10. Now the title is Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. Now very beginning of the chapter you have been giving these some pictures. Figure 5.1 Flora and Fauna of Brazil. So we are going to look the natural vegetation and wildlife between India and Brazil. So what are the differences? Okay, what types of vegetations are grown in India and in Brazil, and what types of wild animals that we can find, animals, birds that we can find in Brazil as well and India as well. So let us study from this point of view. Here I just want to explain few things. Here the flora, that means vegetation, and fauna, that means the wildlife. Okay, so these are the terms. Now observe the images that shown in figure 5.1 and discuss on the basis of the following points. Now can you tell the names of the plants, trees shown in the image? Now can you guess, student, now what are the types of the images these are, and what are the types of the trees and the animals that we are going to look? Yes, of course. Now right from the left in the beginning, the first column, right from the left, the followings are the names of the plants. Let us see. Number 1 is the cactus, which is able to survive in a dry area. Okay, cactus. Number 2, that is a coffee tree. Okay, now it is a coffee tree. Mostly it is found in Brazil. Brazil is famous for the production of coffee in the world coffee pot it is. And number 3, that is the type of tree. Which type of tree it is? It is a teak tree. This is a number 3 figure. Okay, now where have you seen these plants before? Where have you seen? Now cactus is mainly seen in a region which receives very less rainfall. Okay, as it is survive in a dry area, therefore it is only visible at that particular place. Second, coffee trees can be seen in the hill tracts of the South Indian states. Okay, example were Karnataka, Kerala and the Nilgiri in Tamil Nadu. And the number 3, teak tree, that can be mainly seen in the region which receive rainfall between 1000 mm to 2000 mm. It is found in the Western Ghats. Okay, so these are the features of this. Now third question, name the fauna shown in the image. Yes, now just have a look. Right from the left there is a Rio Negro bird, that is Rio Negro bird. Then leopard and anaconda snake, that we know it is very giant snake. Many movies are based on this anaconda. You might have seen it. Now where have you seen them before? Leopard can be seen both in Brazil as well as in India, but the anaconda snake and the Rio Negro bird can be seen only in Brazil. So that is a specific one. Very much specific. Now shown, now you might have recognized the species shown above and discussed about them. Now because there is a similarity between them and many Indian species, but these species are found in Brazil, look for their names. Now we will study about the variety of flora fauna in Brazil. In figure 5.2, the figure which is given here, 5.2, physiography and natural vegetation and wildlife. 5.2, rainfall, flora and fauna of Brazil has been shown in the cross profile along with physiography. The change occurring in the above elements while going from north to south is clearly seen. Now here we will discuss and write about it. Okay friends, just have a look at the figure number 5.2, physiography, natural vegetation and wildlife of Brazil. Now here one chart is given. Now look at this figure. By looking at it, just we can understand. So the latitudinal extent of the Brazil is 5 degree to 11 minute north to 25 degree 24 minute south. So this is the extension it is given. the extent it is given. The extent of each region, its physical features, temperature, rainfall, natural vegetation and wildlife has been given. Now you can see, we can just find the extent of each region is given. This is the extent, this is 400 kilometers to 1200 kilometers Guyana Highlands, and this is the distance. Amazon basin, then we have different regions and its extension 2000 kilometer, 2800 kilometer it is given. Again, its feature, what are the features, what type of physiography and wildlife is found is given. The various types of apes and reptiles, okay, then bird and aquatic animals are seen in a particular region, it is shown. So in a particular region it is written, so therefore it is will be easy for us to understand. Even the temperature also given, each region's temperature, that is what the temperature of this Parana basin is 21 degrees Celsius. This Brazil Highlands, the temperature also given 27 degrees Celsius, okay, at the higher altitude, and to the lower altitude, that is at to the slope, is 23 degrees Celsius. Even we can have the type of forest also mentioned here. Type of forest, that is tropical forest, equatorial forest, as well as deciduous forests. Now this is the tropic forest, then deciduous forest, temperate forest, and it's even the temperature also is mentioned. Here we have coastal plains, and here we can find the coastal plain, temperature and height 500 millimeter, 1000 millimeter, meter. So in this way just we are going to find it out. Let's have a look and take an example. Now how can you identify this? I am just giving an example. So having a clear-cut idea, it will be easy for you to judge and understand from your point of view, so you can learn it. This is the best activity for you. Just for example, take the region Guyana Highlands. So here is the first region, Guyana Highlands. Now what is the extent of this Guyana Highland? It is mentioned 400 kilometers, okay, in this way. So it is 400 kilometers, this is Guyana Highland. Now what are the physical features we can find here? The region to the east and south of the Brazilian highland. So where is it located? It is to the east of Brazilian highlands. Okay, here lies the Brazilian highlands. It is to the east of Brazilian highlands. And so the region to the east and south of Brazilian highlands have an altitude of more than 1000 meters. So what is the altitude here? We can able to see the top it has reached more than it is 1000 meter. But in other parts the altitude is between 500 to 1000 meter. So it is decreasing 500 to 1000 meter. The highlands gradually slopes towards the north, and the slopes are not very steep, so it is sloping toward the north. Now what is the temperature that we can find here? Now look at the temperature. In the region at higher altitude, the temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. It is a higher altitude, so 21 degrees Celsius. While towards the slope, it is 28 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it is at higher altitude is 21, and at the lower altitude, when it is decreased toward the slope, it is 28 degrees Celsius. Now what type of forest we can find here? In the region at higher altitude, there are tropical evergreen forest. So here it is mentioned tropical evergreen forest. It is mentioned, so it will be easy for you to judge. And while towards the slope, there are equatorial forest. Here it is what? Equatorial forest. Now what kind of fauna is found? The various types of apes, it is one type of monkey, one of the types of monkey. The types of apes and reptiles are found in this region. It is written the various types of apes and reptiles that are seen here. So in this way you can solve, and you can learn to solve about the rest part. Okay, the Amazon basin to 1200 kilometer. Now what is the temperature? Again 28 degrees Celsius to the tops. Now where it is located? What type of forest we can find here? Again the equatorial forest. Okay, some part is also divided in the equatorial forest, temperature 28 degrees Celsius, and the aquatic animals are found here. Okay, and the now Parana basin. Now what you know that Parana basin is mainly of grassland it is, so therefore grassland animals are found. The temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, and the rainfall is 1500 millimeter. Deciduous types of forest. Okay, it includes under deciduous types of forest. And the Brazil highlands. Here the Brazil highlands, 2800 kilometer to 3600 kilometer. So it is mainly reptile and grassland animals are found here at the higher altitude. And the higher altitude, the temperature is 27 degree. It is given 27 degree, and to the lower toward the slope, it is 23 degree Celsius. So what type of forests are seen? The temperate forests are seen, and temperature is 27 to 23 degree. The height is here decrease. Okay, the altitude 600 millimeter. The rainfall, it is a rainfall actually. At the high level 1500 millimeter, and at the lower part, okay, the 600 millimeter. And reptiles and grassland animals are found, and here we have the coastal plain at this side. Okay, so this type, in this way you can study it. Now next point, Brazil vegetation. In Brazil, rainfall varies due to physiography. In most part of the equatorial region, it rains throughout the year. Okay, it rains throughout the year as the rain has the relation of the equator and as the rainfall proportion. The number of rainy days as well as the amount of rainfall reduces. This affects the life cycle of the vegetation too. As you go away from the equator, the rainfall decreases, and at the equator level that has a more rainfall, as it has the effects of winds. Various types of winds are seen. It is clearly visible through these images. The northeast trades, southeast trades are directly coming towards in the way of equatorial low, that is called the doldrums. Subtropical high westerlies, subpolar, then polar high, and subpolar low, polar high. So as you go away from the equator, so it is reduced. So evergreen forests are found in the area where it rains throughout the year. In region which receives rainfall only during certain seasons, the density of the vegetation reduces. So it is very much normal. Things where the rainfall is high, where we can find the much vegetation and wildlife, and when it is reduced one, and when it rains in a very certain period of time, in certain seasons, the density of the vegetation reduces. Instead of forest, various types of grasses, shrubs, thorny vegetation are found here. So evergreen forests are seen as it receives more rainfall. So various types of grasses, shrubs, thorn vegetations are found. Brazil has the largest number of vegetation species in the world. This includes evergreen vegetation, semi-evergreen and arid etc. One finds trees like pau-brasil, rubber, mahogany, rosewood, and a variety of orchids. This image of rubber, okay, the tree of rubber, mahogany, pau-brasil. So this type of vegetation are easily found. Even the rosewood and the variety of orchids also seen. Because of the evergreen rainforest in Brazil, there is a large amount of oxygen that is released in the environment. This helps to reduce carbon dioxide levels. Therefore, these rainforests are rightly called the lungs of the world. So it is the lungs of the world due to the evergreen rainforest, and it helps to reduce the carbon dioxide and add the multiple oxygen in the atmosphere. Therefore it is called as the lungs of the world. So now students, just have a look on we are on the page number 34. and going to learn the map scale. Here one figure is given, figure 5.4 in map. So make friends with map. Then there are some questions based on the maps. Now what are those that we are going to look after in the point Brazil wildlife. Now on the basis of figure 5.4, answer the following questions. Now there are some questions given in the textbook. Now name the species shown on the map: condor, anaconda, golden, lion, tamarin, macaw, etc. Now just we are going to have a look over it. Now number one here that we have a condor. Okay, this is called as a condor. It is a huge bird, huge in size. The next we can find the anaconda here. Everyone knows about that. Anaconda is a huge reptile, and this is called as a gold tamarin. So this bird we can found, so we can easily found in the gold tamarin, and this is in especially in equatorial forest area. As we are looking in the equatorial forest area, so it has a huge size. Okay, it has a huge in size in Brazil. Then cocato, one type of parrot. It is shown here as a cocato. Then this is the squirrel, small squirrel, and this is a small squirrel. And again you can find here the crocodile, again the anaconda, and this is the macaw, the type of parrot, macaw in savanna. In the region like savanna, grassland, that we can find it. Green-headed tanga. Okay, green-headed tanga. Then this flamingo. This is also huge in size, the flamingo bird, and the swordfish, mainly found in South Atlantic Ocean. Okay, near to the South Atlantic Ocean and escarpment part. These birds are easily found. So these are the names of the species. Okay, number one question is over. Now second, in which region are these animals found? Why are their habitats found in these forests? Now have a look on the region. Just go to the index page. Okay, the index page of the same figure. Through the index page it will be easy to categorize the equatorial forest. Number one part, equatorial forest. So the very beginning is condor, anaconda, golden tamarin, cocato, squirrel. Okay, all these animals, these are easily found in the region of the equatorial forest. It receives heavy rainfall, major rainfall falls here, and it is a Amazon river basin area, the northern part of Brazil. Then the tropical grassland, this part, the tropical grassland, which is shown in a faint dark color. Okay, so we can find crocodile, anaconda, this macaw, green-headed tanga. So this type of species are easily found here. Then we have a swampy lands. Now where the swampy land? The main part of the pantel area. Okay, only the pantel, only this much area. It is called as a swampy land. This is a swampy land. Then hot deciduous forest. So the area which is near to the escarpment and the eastern coastline. Okay, this one is a hot deciduous forests. Again we have a thorny shrub. Now only the part which is shown in yellow color. Okay, the thorny shrubs are fine. As it has a lack of rain, it is this region also called as a golden quadrilateral. Sorry, not golden, but it is a quadrilateral part. Okay, this part is called as a quadrilateral. And next, the temperate grassland. Only this region. At last, the temperate grassland. This is the mainly region of Pampas, grassland of Pampas, world famous it is. So we had just a glance. Now let us look in detail again. Now, in which region are these animals found, and why are their habitats found in these forests? So just have a look at the particular figure. The golden lion, tamarin, condor, squirrel, and cockatoo are found in equatorial forest region. Okay, golden lion, tamarin, condor, then here is squirrel, anaconda. So this found in equatorial forest region. So equatorial forest region part. Similarly, anaconda and other reptiles are also found here. So this is because these forests lie near the Amazon river basin. This much area, Amazon river basin. Also, the equator passes through the northern part of country. This is the northern part of country. The equator passes, therefore, through the northern part of country, and it receives heavy rainfall. That is throughout the year, and hence the climate is hot and humid. These conditions are not only favorable for growth of vegetation, but also animals like birds and reptiles can best survive in it. The macaw and green-headed tanager are found in the tropical grassland. Now here the second comes the tropical grassland. The second area, large in size, the second number. Okay. While the crocodiles and other reptiles inhabit in the swampy land. So here only we have the swampy lands. Okay, the western part of it, only this much area, the swampy lands. Macaw is a parrot and it eats a variety of foods including seeds, nuts, palm, fruits, leaves, flowers and stems. So this is easily available in tropical grassland regions. So it is also found near the river Tocantins and near the Amazon river basin. Similarly, the green-headed tanager eats fruits and insects. Okay, the green-headed tanager. Similarly, green-headed tanager eats fruits and insects. These insects are easily available on the grasses, while the crocodile finds the swampy lands favorable for its habitations. So this is the second area which is covered. The tropical grassland, the swampy lands also cover. In the coastal regions of Brazil, the flamingo are found. Here the flamingo, the coastal region, this is the south part. Okay, the southeastern part of the Brazil, this is the coastal region. The flamingos are found because fish is their main food. The southeastern coastal region of Brazil is favorable for the growth of fish. The main reason that the warm Brazil current and the cold Falkland current meet off the coast of southeast Brazil. They meet at the southeast Brazil. So here the meeting place. Therefore, this coastal region is the main habitat for the flamingos. Question number 3. Classify the forest region with reference to their extent. Now let us have a look again. With reference to their extent, the equatorial forest covers the maximum part of Brazil. Equatorial forest, that is in Amazon river basin part. It covers the major forest. Okay, it covers the maximum part of Brazil. It is followed by the tropical grassland. Next is the tropical grassland part in a size. Then after tropical grassland, the hot deciduous forest covers the certain part of Brazil. This part, it covers a certain part of Brazil. Then after it, the smaller part of Brazil is covered by thorny shrubs. This is given in yellow color, thorny shrubs. And the temperate grassland, that is pampas, covered the very smallest part of Brazil, the very south. This is the pampas region. So in this way we can classify. Okay, got it. The forest, we just classified the forest region with reference to their extent. Now let us look at the geographical explanation. A greater diversity in wildlife is found in Brazil than any other country in the world. In the swampy areas, so this is the picture of swampy areas, marshy land, which is mainly habitat of anaconda and crocodiles and other reptiles animals. The swampy areas of the Pantanal, the huge anacondas are found. Okay, this is the area of Pantanal. Sorry, it is a Pantanal. The huge anacondas are found in Brazil. The guinea pigs, crocodiles, alligators. Okay, huge anacondas is the picture of huge anaconda. In Brazil, the guinea pigs, crocodiles, alligators, monkey, pumas, leopard, etc. are found. See, this is the giant anacondas. The picture of giant anaconda, huge in size. This is the what? Puma. It is a black panther. It's called as a puma, the beautiful animal found in Brazil. Amazing views. Huge anacondas are found in Brazil. The guinea pigs, crocodiles, alligators, monkeys, puma, leopard are found among the fish varieties. These are the varieties of fish. The mainly swordfish are found in seas, while pink dolphin and piranhas also found in rivers. So this is the swordfish. The long insides, okay, it has broad view. Again, you can see the sword. It has a sword to injure the animal or to injure the prey particular. So it's very dangerous. It has a sword. And this is the danger species, that is piranha. Famous for this attack. It is a giant, is huge in size actually, and see the teeth. The type of teeth it has. So what attack it could make, you can imagine. So this is what piranhas are found in the rivers. This is piranha. Now this is the condors, which are huge in size. How huge in size? You can have a look and you can guess its power. It is huge in size and fly high in the sky. Again, the various types of parrots. These are the types of parrots. The macaw and flamingo are the major birds found here. Types of parrots, macaw and flamingo, the beak of flamingos. Beautiful flamingos. So, parrots, macaw and flamingos are the major birds found here. The millions of insects varieties are also found here. As a result of these varieties, the wildlife of Brazil is very rich and diverse. Now, degradation of environment is happening due to illegal smuggling of wild animals. So, they are illegal poaching and smuggling. That is the biggest problem and issue. That has caused to decrease the number of their population. Illegal smuggling at wild animals, it is happening. So even the slash and burn agriculture. This is the picture of slash and burn agriculture. Okay, these are the tribal people. Just they look after one land and they cut those part of the forest, and the agriculture takes place. So this is what the degradation of the environment also happening. It's one of the type of the farming. Slash and burn agriculture, it is also called as a roca. Deforestations and pollutions, etc. These are major problems and degradation environmental problems these are facing in Brazil. Today, the many endemic species are on the verge of getting extinct because of these issues. So this is here how we have covered the part of Brazil, vegetation of Brazil, and as well as the wildlife of Brazil.